The Jewish people lost one of its greatest spokesmen this past week. And although our minds are constantly focused on Israel and the broader issues facing the Jewish people, it's critical to mark and recognize when what's called a great tzaddik, a supremely righteous person, passes away. It has to give us pause, and we have to learn whatever we can from his or her life in order to further and better ourselves. And the Jewish people lost such a figure this past week with the passing of Rabbi Matisyahu Solomon, who was the mashkiach. He was one of the main spiritual leaders of the yeshiva in Lakewood, New Jersey, but his influence was acutely felt throughout the entire Jewish world. Rabbi Solomon was an incredible ethicist, scholar. He was beloved and revered by thousands upon thousands. Originally from England, he gained fame there as one of the great orators and teachers of Judaism in England, and then in the mid-90s he came to the US because there was a great need for his kind of inspiration and influence, and he made the trip, and he's been in New Jersey ever since. He just passed away in his mid-80s. Rabbi Solomon was an unusually eloquent, warm, wise, an unusual amalgamation of many, many qualities that are hard to find. And the story I just heard a few minutes ago really speaks to the power of Rabbi Solomon and his influence and his warmth. And Rabbi Solomon lost his father when he was 7 years old, and there was a boy who had lost his father in New Jersey when he was in grade 7, and the boy simply wasn't functioning. He was catatonic and he was doing poorly in school, and the mother did not know what to do with him. So someone suggested, why don't you go bring him to Rabbi Solomon, who apparently this happened quite often. So she said, okay, what more do I have to lose? So she brought him to Rabbi Solomon, and he met him in his office, and Rabbi Solomon said, I also lost my father when I was a young boy. I have a great idea. Why don't we make a private club, a no dads club? You'll be the president, and I'll be the vice president. Come, let's make it right now. And he took 2 index cards, and he made, I don't know if he drew a logo, but he said, no dads club. The boy's name, president. Matisyahu Solomon, vice president. And he said to the boy, but you know what? If we're in charge of this very exclusive club, we're going to have to communicate to each other about the club. So you write your number down on my index card with the letterhead and the titles. I'll write my number down on your card. You take it home. I'll take mine home. I'll have your number. You'll have my number. And we'll be able to communicate in order to run this club appropriately. Obviously, you can understand that Rabbi Solomon was was accomplishing many things at once here, making the boy feel very special, creating this private club with him, and the famous Rabbi Solomon, who's making time just to create a club for him. Also giving him his number in a very surreptitious way, so it doesn't make him feel like he's an outcast or different. And through that kind of genius and warmth and love and care, he was able to function better and excel. This is the kind of thing that righteous are able to do. They're able to use natural skills, just think plainly and see the Jew in front of them. When we're encountering difficult people, certainly we have to try to employ this methodology. And if we care about each and every Jew, the way that Rabbi Solomon did, we will be able to treat everyone with warmth, with love, and certainly we will bring merits to help the Jewish people all over the world, wherever they may be, and especially, of course, in the land of Israel. Shabbat Shalom.